Yo, what's good, everybody? What's happening, man? It's your boy Rick, man. It's LIB Media, man. And I'm here, man. Just with a quick one, man, that I've been seeing going on a lot, honestly. So, for me personally, I just want to touch on this because I know I'm a little late, but I actually wasn't going to touch on this at all at first because I was kind of like, I don't think it's a big deal, but I hear it's an ongoing thing that everybody's talking about, right? So, with the Olympics going on, shout out to the girls gymnastics and Simone Biles them, even though she got hurt. They won the team goal, which is shout out to them for doing that. I'll make a whole separate video on that. But I just want to touch on this basketball thing with Jayson Tatum, right? Because I've been hearing everybody talk about this. So Jayson Tatum did not play against Serbia. He was a DNP. Coach Steve Kerr talked about how he felt like an idiot because he didn't play him. But then there's rumblings that he also had a conversation ahead of the game about limited playing time because of the particular matchups he wanted to exploit. What we know about Steve Kerr is he is a matchup coach. Like he does focus on matchups. As we can see in the Warriors runs, he switched up the starting lineup when he felt like it was necessary a lot of times. Me personally, I really think this is not a big deal. I don't think it has to do with how good certain players are. I've been hearing things about, they're just trying to get back at the Boston Celtics in general, which is why they didn't get Jaylen Brown. But then that's kind of dumb because they got Derek White anyway. So I don't understand what you mean. They're trying to get back at the team. And then Jayson Tatum played. He was in the starting lineup for a while. Kevin Durant came back and they played the same position, right? And so he just felt like Kevin Durant gave him a better chance of winning. Like, it doesn't take away from Jayson Tatum winning the NBA championship. It doesn't take away from what the Boston Celtics are and what they're going to continue to do. That has nothing to do with that. People play USA basketball. Some people start, some people don't. You just play on a team. It's all of the best players from the United States on one team. You got to try to make the rotations work. If you're going to play for matchups, you're going to play matchups. It is what it is. It wasn't a big deal. And Kevin Durant played fantastic. First game back off of injury, played fantastic. Then Mr. Beat LeBron played great. And so the team blew everybody else out. Playing for your country is just playing for your country. You be a team player. You support them. He's going to get playing time down the stretch. It's just one game. It ain't that big of a deal. I know a lot of people saying, it's a blowout. Man, so since it was a blowout, you had time to get them in the game. Yeah, I agree. The game was close until like the third quarter, and then they kind of blew the doors open. But still, I just don't really think it matters. You got players in the game; they got a rhythm. Like as these games go on, it's going to happen to everybody. Maybe Devin Booker might not do it. Anybody who's not in the starting lineup has a chance that they might be DNP because it's the Olympics. He's a part of that gold team. He's gonna nobody go look at NBA teams and say, this player was on the bench. So they're not considered a NBA championship when they win the NBA championship. He was at the practices, he was there, he was getting the work in, he's a part of the team. Like, I think it's fine. Jayson Tatum is young. People forget LeBron, Steph, KD, maybe AD, maybe Joel. At least those people I named, this is possibly their last one. Joel is 30, so he's about to be 30. AD is 31, so he'll be 35. LeBron and Steph and Kevin Durant, 4 years from now, they won't be playing in the Olympics again. They just won't. So Jayson Tatum has a chance to be a star in the future of this. But at this point in time, it's not that big of a deal. People don't see him as no longer a superstar. People just want to talk this whole thing up, man. I know Steve Kerr as the coach, he's gonna be thinking about that. So he's gonna say to himself, you know what? Let me make sure I'm gonna make it a thing to make sure Jayson Tatum gets PT. And then it's going to end up being somebody else. And it's not going to be that big of a deal when it's somebody else. So the way I really see it, man, is that everybody can just get over it, just let it go. Like, it was a hiccup. when you look back at this Olympic team 10 years from now, and people are comparing this Olympic team to other Olympic teams, nobody's gonna say, if they win gold, nobody's gonna say, "Oh, you remember that one game Jayson Tatum didn't play?" They will just start naming the roster. It was Jayson Tatum, it was this person, it was that person, it was this, it was that. That's all it's gonna be. Especially if Jayson Tatum explodes and has a great game in one of these games in the future, let alone the championship game if they make it there. So I think this whole thing is overblown. I think it's because a lot of people, it's a lot of debates about where people have Jayson Tatum ranked amongst other NBA players. Me personally, I'm not going to really bring up where I have him ranked because this is not that type of conversation. Me and Cheese, we can do some kind of ranking thing later on if that's something that you guys want us to do. Y'all can let us know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Because we'll check in with that. But I just think this whole thing is overblown. It is not that big of a deal. Like, it's the Olympics. It's the best players. It's literally a dream team, pun intended, right? It's literally a team of, if you could play fantasy draft and on 2K and actually get everybody who you want, or you can just make a team and put players on them. That's what this team is. And if you do that, it's going to be a possibility that, hey, people don't play. Imagine if Kawhi was still there. Somebody else was going to play. You got a bunch of forwards, right? It's a bunch of people that play forward. Like, you're trying to get them all playing time, right? You can't play them all at the same time. So, I mean, I think, like I said, I think it's going to work out. Jayson Tatum is multifaceted. You know, they might get him in the game as a forward to try to get some boards, or they might try to get him in the game as a guard to like play defense and stuff. But for the most part, I think it's fine, man. So, man, y'all let me know what y'all think, man. This your boy Rick. This has been LIB Media, man. Like, y'all like, comment, subscribe. Y'all let me know what else y'all want us to touch on, man. And I'm out of here. Peace.